Again, speaking of morphine, let's pretend cash is morphine. You may have heard me that there are some who are concerned that this package is almost too generous. Full salary for 4 months. I mean, I think that's great, but there are concerns that this will disincentivize people about going back to work.
I totally disagree with that. I mean, I think the reality is this might be the first of many stimulus bills we may need. Let's call this what this is. This is completely unprecedented, and through no fault of anyone, people are not allowed to go to work. We had 3 million people file for unemployment this month. That is a record by 6-fold, gentlemen. So we need to be very serious about how we help the average American worker. And of course, that stimulus bill does need to also bail out corporations, which are large employers of these folks. I also agree with your guest that it's a false choice as to whether we go back to work or if we stay quarantined. The reality is we needed the month of March to ascertain appropriate data about Americans. We simply can't rely on Chinese data and decide what we're going to do. Now we've had 3 weeks of data about Americans and how this disease affects them. And then we can make determinations extrapolating that data as to what course and action we want. And I think your other guest is exactly right. One size does not fit all. This is going to be a much more nuanced approach where different parts of our country, local and state governments, will have to make determinations, not just the federal government.
Omeed Malik and John Brown, thank you very much. And you mentioned, 3 million unemployment, and the stock market still goes up. These are very wild.